Welcome to a day on the yard. We're going to go do our ponies. Henry's behind the camera.
Hello.
We are currently undergoing the struggles of all the snow that we had is melting, which we're super happy about. But if you can see, everywhere is like an ice rink. I mean, lucky for us, Norway and where we're based is really prepared. They have all the equipment, like they've put like gravel down here to stop the horses and everyone from slipping, but it definitely makes looking after horses in the winter a lot harder because everywhere is so slippy. Henry decked it yesterday. Not funny, but yeah. So we're going to show you now a bit of a day of the life on the yard with the horses. This is where our horses are kept. We have our three here. We've got Fireball, who's raring to go out in his paddock. That's his absolute favourite thing to do. We've got Babs, who just wants to know when she's getting fed, really. But they're all going to go out in the paddock while we do all the yard jobs. And then we've got Bonbon, hello, who also loves to go out. They love their routine of like going out in the morning. Because it's been so snowy, they're only going to go out for a few hours just while we do our jobs. And hopefully their paddocks aren't as deep because the snow has been literally up to...
How deep?
Literally up to here with snow, hasn't it? And you don't love that, do you? You're not a snow queen. Okay, so because Bonbon is the queen, she has to go out first, otherwise she kicks up a fuss. So we'll do your rug first. Should I take this off? It's not that cold, is it?
Yeah, I think take that off today.
And she's not
when it's super
clipped.
cold, we just chuck the turnouts on over the top. But
Yeah.
I think today it's...
But Bonbon's the only one of our horses that aren't clipped. Just because she's a spicy little thing. So I'm just going to leave... Actually, I'm just going to take it all off. I'm making hard work out of nothing. But their turnout rugs are super cosy. Yes, you're going out. I feel like this is my least favourite thing to do is rugs because it's just so time consuming, isn't it?
It's the most
Especially
boring
when
job.
you've got 3 horses.
Especially like winter rugs because they're so heavy. Oh, hello.
Good kill. Always in a rush. And we're going to... I think we're water treadmilling them all today. As it's the weekend. And they've all had a good week of work. And you were very good, weren't you? Yes. Is that Fireball I can hear going crazy?
Kicking off because he wants to go out.
Okay. Get your head collar. Should I have put my whirlies on? Who knows? If I lose my foot in the snow, it'll be funny for the vlog. Oh, Fireball.
Okay, you're next. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Is this safe?
Yeah.
Okay. No running around, Bonbon. Good girl. You can... So, we never actually showed you, but these are our horses' turnout paddocks that were literally in a foot worth of snow yesterday. So it's really crazy how much that's melted. But yeah, we have all year round turnout here, which is absolutely amazing. And we just fill up their hay troughs with hay. Fireball's making his YouTube debut.
Come on. So if you don't know, this is Fireball. He's my he's my Grand Prix horse. He's owned by one of my long-term clients, Judy Kramer, who's been so supportive and had him with me since he was 5 and he's now 11. He's loving his routine over here, and as you can see, he can't wait to get out in the paddock.
His favourite thing.
It's been so good for him because kind of in the UK he was very limited with his turnout because of the weather, and he's not the most sensible when he goes out. So it's been a blessing having these like all year turnout paddocks, hasn't it, mate? Good boy.
Jasmine's just on the hunt for food right now.
I know, we're going. He's such a diva, isn't he?
He hates if you're not on schedule. Babs is also raring to go.
Oh. Come on then. Oh.
It's also so foggy here today.
He still has to go in a little baby paddock because as much as he loves going out, if he goes in a big paddock he just runs around like a headless chicken. He likes enclosed spaces.
Yeah. And half the time he literally just stares at his surroundings, doesn't he?
Oh god, he just loves a good old look. He really enjoys like people watching, horse watching.
Yeah.
And
munching his hay.
And munching his hay, yeah. But he is also the most accident-prone, sickly horse ever. So it's so nice that he can't actually get into mischief in here.
Yeah. See, he's just staring away.
Barbara.
Best till last.
Much more patient than the other two, aren't you, Babs?
I wouldn't say so, because she'll probably try and barge out the stable right now. Won't you?
I mean, we probably normally would shut the stable's door when we're changing the rugs, but
we have
then you
such
can't
trust
see
in our
anything.
horses. We trust our horses too much. Hi. Do you think I should do the same? Take everything off?
I think so, yeah.
Let you breathe for a bit. She loves a good neck scratch. Oh. Yeah. God, these Kentucky liners are so nice. They keep you so toasty, don't they? Back up. Okay, please don't barge out. I know what you're like.
Babs.
Yes. See? Just behave for the vlog.
Pretend you got manners.
Yeah, just at least pretend that we're in control. Good girl. Ooh, she's actually left a bit of hay in her hay net. Babs.
Babs. Wow. Can you stay there, please? And that's the thing about being professional. We're always in control.
You'd think I'd be rushing to get the head collar, wouldn't you? But no, I'm just still trying to put your rug on.
Pum Pum's giving the Kentucky the seal of approval.
She's got her own Kentucky rug as well.
Yeah, of course she has.
Only the best for my fur babies.
This is absolute carnage, Babs.
This has never happened before.
This is always happening, isn't it, Barbara? You're quite often free range.
I've not finished doing her
Sass
rug,
Queen.
but for safety reasons.
She is the kind of horse you could actually just leave without a head collar and she would just take herself to a paddock and bring herself in, I think.
Yeah.
There's no way she's staying out and missing her feed time.
Come on, little Miss Impatient. Where's all the snow gone? We really need to pick that paddock. All the
To be fair,
poo
you
has
haven't been
been
able to see
revealed.
anything for the last week with all the snow.
And there we have it, 3 happy ponies. So, as of yesterday, I've made the executive decision as Babs's mum that she's going on soaked hay. We have tried everything to get this horse to lose weight. She is such a good doer, and the hay here is incredible, which is obviously a blessing. But that horse eats like no tomorrow. We've tried everything, putting it in nets to slow her down, but she's just a really good doer and she's in hard work. She's on the water treadmill and we're just struggling to lose a little bit of fat. So she's now going on soaked hay, which makes the yard jobs a little bit more tedious. But the last time we had her on soaked hay when we were in England, it really worked. So I'm hoping that we're going to see a difference because she's hardly on any hard feed as well. She's just on fibre force.
And we wouldn't want to reduce it. She's on like quite a reduced amount of hay anyway, so
Yeah,
we
we've
wouldn't want to
done
reduce
everything.
it more. So
Yeah.
it's not fair for her to be stood in there with nothing to eat, is it?
No, so just takes a little bit more time. So I'm going to make the hay nets first and then I can soak them over there.
What's your favourite job of all?
I was literally about to say this is my least favourite job.
Along with changing rugs.
Yeah.
And nets.
I
And then
come
mucking out,
home-
that's probably my least favourite as well.
I like mucking out, but I come home with more hay in my shoes than I do in a hay net every time. But it's actually not so bad, this bale, because it pulls apart quite easily. It's when it's, she says, making a mess of things. It's when it's really tight that I'm like, oh, this is hard work. But it's not too bad. But because we've got them all on hay nets as well, it just takes a bit longer. Like, they used to all have the hay on the floor, didn't they? But they were just wasting it so much because they'd put all the hay in the bed, and I like a nice bed, so.
And we've got really lovely automatic water drinkers
Yeah.
that Fireball and Bonbon love to fill with hay, and then it gets blocked, and then, yeah, it's just a nightmare.
Yeah, so I've got her hay net, there's one. And then I'm going to soak it in the wash bay in hot water for literally as long as possible, basically. Yeah, now it's just going to soak and fill up, and I'll probably put 2 hay nets in there and they should be okay for this evening and tomorrow. Henry's least favourite job.
Be a dressage rider, they said.
It'll be fun, they said.
It's glamorous.
Bonbon's actually quite easy to muck out.
Yeah, she's pretty clean, but...
It's Fireball that's the worst.
And the bedding's quite good.
The bedding's really good.
It's nice and easy. It's not too much heavy lifting. We've always been on straw, haven't we, like in the UK, but just because of money.
Yeah.
Bedding's so expensive. And all they do is excrete on it. And then so suddenly realised, like, I was going to do a swear, and I was like, oh, I shouldn't swear. But then when on all the other videos, I've done swears, so...
Yeah.
Shit, piss, bugger.
But it's a bit too early right now. You've not fully woken up.
Doesn't feel appropriate to be swearing at this time in the morning.
No.
Even if you are picking up. Beep.
But yeah, the horses are on... well, they've actually switched bedding since we've had the snow. The bedding that we were originally using was like rock hard frozen in the container. So they're on bagged shavings at the minute, but it's so nice. And it's not dusty at all. And the beds just feel so fluffy. But this is what I mean. This is my biggest pet peeve, when they drag all their hay in the bed. So wasteful.
Ungrateful.
We need that clip that's like 2 hours later. I don't do things quick, I do things for fun. You wouldn't want me on a yard, would you, baby? As an employee.
Of course I would.
She just gets little poo nuggets everywhere. Okay. I think that's as good as I'm going to get it.
What do we think, guys? Drop a comment.
Don't drop
Is it
a
up to
comment,
scratch?
because someone's going to have something to say.
Out of 10, what are we giving that stable?
Where are the banks? Okay. I need a knife. This is where the magic happens. Gosh, this knife is sharp. Okay. Scary. It's so sharp. That never happens to me. Why has this happened now?
It's the curse of the camera.
Okay. What's your technique for breaking up the shavings? Do you have one? Or do you just
I
do
just
this?
wang it around, really.
You just wang it around.
Like a
I always feel like
man style.
there's so many tips and tricks in the equestrian world that I always just feel like someone's just watching me do something, being like, what are you doing? Why are you making
everyone's so
life harder
judgy,
for
aren't they?
yourself?
The equestrian world's got to be the judgiest one out there.
Yeah. You can never do anything right, basically. I think that'll do. She's only going to roll in it, isn't she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mucking out done?
Mucking out done. Hay net's done. They're pretty much all on the same diet. They're all on Cavalor, which was so lucky to be able to give our horses the best of the best. So I'm going to start with Fireballs, because he's actually even though he has the most, he's like the most satisfying to make feeds for because it always looks yummy. Okay, so he gets fed 3 times a day, morning, 4 o'clock, and then I think we get fed about
8 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna make his mash first. So he is on.
He's on mashes because he struggles with his weight, doesn't he? He's a bit skinny, so and he eats really, really well, but actually what he doesn't do is drink enough. So we just make the mashes really, really wet as a good way to get like hydrating for him.
So he is on that fibre, which I imagine is beet fibre.
Yeah.
So this is the mash. So he has 1 scoop of the beet fibre and then 1 scoop of the whole grain, and then he has this 3 times, and then we will fill it with hot water, literally till the top.
Yeah.
And it's a really nice hot sloppy mash. So we're going to do 2 more of those. He's very lucky. Babs doesn't get these privileges because she's just...
She's always on a diet like me.
And Bonbon doesn't really get much, mainly to maintain his spice levels. I always find, especially with the whole game, because I think we have had all our horses in the past on whole game before, and Babs went crazy because she's really food sensitive. Like anything that could give her a little bit of energy, she's going over the edge. We're up in the air, it's not fun. So we keep it simple with her for weight reasons and for safety reasons, I suppose. And then Bonbon is also very food sensitive. If she has something that can give her a bit of energy, usually we find in work that it's not the right kind of energy, it's a bit more negative tension. So she's also quite simple. So his last mash. And then we give him, these are like their little feed buckets that when the girls feed the horses for us, it's just dead easy, they just chuck it in the manger. So he's on scoop of 5 quarts. Also 3 times a day. And then Bonbon is also just on the 5 quarts. 1 big scoop 3 times a day. But she is now on half a scoop a day, which is so sad.
It looks so little and pathetic, doesn't it?
It feels like rations, but honestly, I would rather have a healthy horse.
Yeah, you don't want to kill her with kindness.
Yeah. I do it because I love you. So she's literally just on that much. Also 3 times a day.
Obviously, we've not added any supplements in or anything at the minute, but if they're in hard work, they get electrolytes and things like that stuck in as well, don't they?
So they've had a few hours out. I'm going to bring them in now. We're going to treadmill them. So I'm going to do Little Miss Bonbon first. And the treadmill's on the top yard. So we're going to go up there. Good girl. melting. I always feel really sneaky going in here, like I'm not meant to be here. Good girl. Where are you? Okay, good girl. So, if you watched one of our recent videos, this is where we treadmill our horses. And Bonbon's been on the treadmill a few times now, so she knows the gist. So hopefully it all goes smoothly. So Bonbon goes on the treadmill similar to Babs. They go on for half an hour at the same height with the water level. She is very naturally athletic. Her mechanics are amazing, and everything moves like this. So when you watch her in the water, she doesn't actually look like she struggles, whereas Babs finds it a bit more difficult. But what we are working on with Bonbon is getting her to use her back more and strengthen her back. So, and I do think we have noticed a difference since using it with her, especially in her training. We haven't actually shown any ridden work of Bonbon yet on YouTube. She's our little project. But she's getting better, she's getting stronger, and I think soon we'll be able to do a video with her. She's an incredible horse, very talented. Oh, sorry YouTube. Very talented, but very sensitive.
Yeah, and her issues are kind of like stem from, she has a lot of power in her mechanics, but not a lot of strength in her top line. So
Yeah.
it's really hard to ride her without her becoming super tense because she struggles to balance and then getting really short in the neck.
Yeah.
Which is why obviously like anything that helps her get stronger in her core is super useful for us, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm gonna take her rug off because you don't need this on. Probably going to have to pass over to Mr. Boswell now while he puts her nappy on. She's so pretty. She's, for those who don't know, she's by the stallion Indian Rock out of a Russo mare. So, like I said, super talented. She has so much swing and she piaffs like a demon. But we're working on the relaxation.
Just to be normal.
Yeah, we're just trying to be normal and get around the school normally. But she's so rewarding. Like, I always think the most difficult horses are by far the most rewarding ones in the end. Like when you have a good ride on Bonbon, it's the best feeling. It really puts you on a high. And
I think with her, it's, there's a lot of days where you can feel like you're getting nowhere. And I think like with a hot horse, that's like totally normal.
Yeah.
Some days it's just about surviving her being weird.
Yeah.
And not every day you'll feel like progress. And some days you might have 2 brilliant days, and then like on the 3rd day you'll have a day where you feel like you've gone 10 steps back.
yeah.
So it's like such an emotional roller coaster with a hot horse.
We will probably do like a more in-depth video on her, actually explaining like her story, because she was in foal and had a foal, and then we brought her back into work and basically started her again. Is she 7?
No, she's 8.
8. And we'll basically do a video just explaining what we've been working on with her, what we have to deal with, and just, yeah, basically how we manage it and where we're at. Because I think, you know, it's all well and good showing the final product, but actually there's people that will be able to relate maybe to having a really hot, sensitive horse, and she is super special, and thank God we've got Henry because she's definitely a professional's horse, that's for sure, but I am learning so much with her. She's the total opposite to Babs. She's a Ferrari. And I love her so much, quirks and all. And she's huge. How big is she? She's 17.
Yeah, she's got to be 17.1 maybe, 17.2, 17.1.
But yeah, someone did actually leave a comment asking what happened to her foal. We do still have her foal, but she's in the UK, currently growing up.
Living in a herd,
Living
having
in a
nice
herd,
time.
being in the ugly phase.
Yeah. So, and she's, what is she now? She's just 2 now.
Yeah.
Just turned 2. So, yeah.
And she's called Bonita.
She's still got a lot of time to just be a happy little horse and chill before she starts her work.
And she's out of Bonker.
She's out of
isn't
her,
she?
but by Bonker.
Yeah.
So she's by Indian Rock.
I've already said this. Out of a Russo mare. Clang, clang, clang.
Right.
She's ready to go. Eager beaver. I mean, she's so pretty. And she's the nicest nature on the ground. Like, she's quirky to ride, but she is the most sensible out of all 3 of our horses on the ground. She's super sweet. I'm just admiring how pretty she is.
Yeah. She is pretty.
So yeah, she'll go on for half an hour. We won't show the full thing, obviously, because you get the gist.
Yeah.
In goes the water. You're recording.
You just look too cute.
1 down, 2 more to go.
Keep going, Bonbon, you're nearly there.
So close. And then we're just gonna put her back in the stable once she's done with this, because she'll have slightly damp legs and it's cold outside, so, and I don't think they want to be stood in the paddock for much longer anyway. And then we'll bring the other two in. We'll do Babs next and then Fireball, and then that is us done for the morning. Okay. Good girl. Now we have to empty your nappy out. Good girl, stay there. You are still attached, Bon Bon. Try not to have too much clanking going on. Good girl. Yay, we did it! Babs' turn.
The best butts in Norway.
Yeah, the water treadmill is great, but when you do 3 horses, it's like just a lot of standing around.
It's a time commitment and it's so boring.
Yeah.
That's where I fell over yesterday morning. Barbara.
The camera's about to die. Babs has just been on the treadmill. She got a little bit crazy coming back in, coming down the ramp. We lost control a bit. Now she's eating her hay. And yeah, we're going to sign off there because I can't risk the video dying. So thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and we will see you next week for another video. Bye.